Good morning, everybody. Sorry for the delay, as always, but we've had a little bit of trouble syncing everything up. Thanks to Amazon. We're all over the shop at the minute. We'll do as best as we can. It's all we can say today. As you can see, Mark's here wearing a lovely shirt. How much say Mark? Underrated, that shirt.
Amazing shirt. Best on the bottom line.
It's my latest eBay purchase.
And Deca is joining us live from Sports Direct HQ.
Yep. I am.
He's in Mike Ashley's spare room.
That's the wallpaper Mike Ashley's talking about.
That's what he's been spending all his money on.
Right. Obviously, we'll sync up in a minute with everybody here. But I will just put the team sheet on the screen there for everyone. And so we have an aerial shot now of the Hawthorns. Is it still the Hawthorns? I haven't moved any. Who have the
Hawthorns?
No, the Hawthorns. Lads, that was the scene of our last live football game that we attended. Was there? We were stood in there the last time we actually watched football live and in person.
Was that the cup game?
Yeah, the cup game. Yeah, just over a year ago. Seems like a lifetime ago, not over just a year, doesn't it?
It definitely
Deca,
does.
I think it's best if we get people to sync up with you, mate, because we think Deca's about a second ahead of us, and the rest of us are scared to pause it, just in case we'll do this all game.
So what do you want me to do? Sorry, do you want us to say when they've took the knee or something? Or?
Just usual, mate. Yeah, when players take the knee, just obviously let everybody know, and the same for kickoff, and we'll see how far me and Mark are behind as well. To be fair, doing it that way.
I think I'm about a second behind you, Chris. So I'm last. I've just got the West Brom team on the screen now. So
the formation of West Brom now to me.
Yeah, you're
still waiting for that. And there's the formation now. Right. Yeah, you're a good 5-6 seconds ahead. So
Newcastle team now for me.
Good job. There's not going to be any goals.
Well, do you want us to pause it for Mark then? For Mark,
if you can pause it for
pause it just
3 seconds.
Deca, I think if you pause, then play as quick as you can, because we know how dodgy these streams are. To
be fair, it's going to be a nightmare trying to get everybody across all of the various streams to get synced up, because Amazon's a bit dodgy at the best of times with people.
It all depends which apps you're watching
thing.
And stuff, doesn't it? So me and Mark are watching on the TV through Amazon TV, and Deca's watching through the app on your phone, I'm guessing, or your iPad.
Yeah.
So Deca's was about 20 seconds ahead at one point.
Look at that! It's Jurassic Park. 2 football dinosaurs having a conversation.
Yeah. I've seen that there. So do you want me to say when they've taken the knee? Is that correct? When they're about to?
Yes, mate. As soon as they take the knee, then as soon as we kick off as well, please, pal.
All the advertising in West Brom as well for Peaky Blinders. That was the last time football was fashionable under Bruce and Allardyce.
Score prediction, Mark?
1-1.
Chris?
2-1 West Brom.
Oh.
0-0.
The thing is
I can't see it. I just can't see us win a game. I just can't.
We've got Willock in the false 9 today.
Yeah, I've seen that.
According to that lineup.
I would think that front three would need to change. You would think, wouldn't you, over the game, you know?
Of course we're going to win, man. We've got Hendrick on the wing again.
To be fair, Willock might be
4-3-3, isn't it?
Because he's good at arriving late to the box anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So depending on how we as long as we play right and play, not going to start hoofing it up to him and
any second
chased and hold the ball up and stuff like that.
Any second they're going to take the knee here.
Yeah, referee's just walking over to the centre spot, and he's about to blow his whistle on mine.
Or maybe they're not taking the knee.
It doesn't look like there might be.
No, I think the referee's just waiting for our streams to catch up.
Right, they're taking the knee now. They've all took the knee.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you're good 4 seconds ahead, Deca.
Mark, I think you're getting... Mark, you press rewind.
I've literally never touched it.
They're off. Oh, it's 1-0. God.
Yeah, I'm 3 or 4 seconds behind Deca here, so I'm just going to turn you off and just watch the game. Otherwise, you'll spoil it for us.
So if everyone who is watching, if you do want to put your score predictions in here as well, we'll go through some of them. Obviously, put your reasons why you think we're going to either win or lose too. What's your thoughts on the lineup? So you do have the lineup going across the bottom there. Adam put it in the group that it might be the slowest ever team to play a Premier League football game.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it in our group. I actually seen it on Twitter, and then I came into our group to leave the same message, and I seen Adam beat us to it. Like, it just screams we haven't got much legs. You know, I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, we know Willock's quick, and we know Fraser is.
Fraser definitely, yeah.
Look at it across the whole team. There's just not enough legs there for me. Like, I mean, I hope I'm wrong, of course, but like, it's just the way it looks.
Especially the other player that we did have with pace in the team has been left out today for Dummett coming back in, which, I mean, Dummett generally gives you would think, better defensive coverage, but at the risk of stuff going forward. So it's a bit of a balancing act at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing with Dummett, it's something which we refer to quite a bit on this podcast, on this channel. It is the longer somebody spends on the sideline, the better it becomes. And apparently he's Roberto Carlos at the minute. Dummett. The way some people are going on. But like Mark said, defensively, then yes, he's a dead cert for me defensively. But just to echo what Mark has just said there, it probably will affect you going forward. And we need as much help as possible going forward at the minute.
That's what I thought. Might have seen Murphy on the right hand side as well. Maybe at right back or.
I thought that. Like, I mean, to be fair, I am actually pleased Kraft's been able to play, because at least he's recognised in that position. Because if we didn't have Kraft in there, you would be forcing maybe Hayden in there, or perhaps, as you say, Murphy in there. It's not great. Like, it's not ideal.
I thought Hayden might be the one that goes in, like, again, from just a defensive point of view, but Kraft's made it. Manquillo's back on the bench as well, so he's getting closer towards a bit of fitness, which is definitely a good thing. Shelby with a little throwaway of the ball there. Waste a couple of precious seconds in the second minute.
That's good. Go on, Joe, get him.
I'm going to say it again, but we're pushing further up the pitch. Decker.
Sorry. Did you see what I was going bloody hell at there?
Was that Dummett or was it Clark?
Yeah, Dummett. Was it Clark? No, it was definitely Dummett. Aye. Yeah.
Well, Dummett got done and Clark put it out in a.
Yeah, watch Dummett here, man.
That comment's tickled me on the screen there. Don't call us on his house there.
Where's the Paul Dummett Defence League now? Dear me. He's just took a swing at that one, hasn't he?
That should be easy enough. I like that Gallagher, by the way. He's a good player, him, for West Brom. I like him.
Yeah. I can't get over that. Dummett's first interaction back on the field.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Swings at the balls and falls over. Welcome back, PD3.
Close him down,
man. Somebody's asking for a time check, so I'll go
with... They've just kicked off.
Boy. So I've got 3:47, 48, 49, 50.
Yeah, you're 4 seconds ahead of me, Digger.
I'll try and not celebrate if we score then, so I don't give it away.
Just pause it for a second and unpause it again.
I probably could, to be fair. I'm just worried if I do that, I'll go like back to live, because I've already paused it once, I think.
Oh, this Shelby just pinging balls.
I'm on 4:11 now.
Oh, you're only 3 seconds behind me. 3 seconds is quite a bit in a football game, though, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Whoa. I think he'll cause the problems there, striker, the lad with the blue hair. He's physical, strong, big lad.
Who's that? Him.
Yeah.
He's just like, he's a wrong shape to be a footballer, that kid, like.
Who, Fraser?
Aye. It's like Shaqiri-esque in it, where he just looks like a square.
Yeah, he is. He looks solid though, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like, he looks
like a lump.
Really stocky, solid, yeah.
He reminds me, Craig. Craig.
Who's Craig?
Craig.
Craig?
It's because I was going to say Chris. He reminds me of Rory Craig.
I thought I had somebody else to replace Bestie there.
I had C's and K's mixed up there. I was going to say he reminds us of Chris. He reminds us of Chris. You are Chris.
Jesus, Morgan.
Yeah, God.
I've had a comment
Oof.
in, Mark,
Give it.
you alluded
Go
to
on.
this.
Go on.
DDL is still here.
Commit.
There's Holly.
Oh,
Holly's the chairperson of the DDL. No, God.
That was a shocking pass, that, like.
Was
hey, that's a chance.
just behind everybody, isn't it?
Joe was completely open. But obviously, he put the ball
shocking.
behind him rather in front. You see Joe Linton, he's away. If you see him on the right, on the top of the screen now. In fairness, it took a
He's on
deflection.
site just late, isn't he?
It took a deflection in fairness.
Did we not say something like this the week ago?
It comes off his back heel, doesn't it? That's unfortunate because both of them are just waiting to tap that in there, aren't they?
Yep.
I'm not going to lie, my stream looks like it's being recorded on a microwave at the minute, like.
Well done,
Like, it's just
Shelby.
horrendous.
Get it in. Don't foul him.
Go on. Ooh, fouled him.
That was your touch. Hit it. Go on, son. Hit it. Go on. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ooh, that deflection.
Yep.
It sounds like you've caught Decker up.
Yeah, I did, because he paused it.
I'm on.
That's neat different on mine.
But I think I was between yous.
I'm
That's a
7
stupid
minutes
header
now.
from that defender. Do you not think the way? I don't know if you've seen the replay there, but the defender like heads it back.
Yeah.
Over. That's a stupid thing to do. That as a
Just
defender.
trying
in
to
that area.
glance it up, isn't he? But doesn't
just
get enough on it.
You get out of the way with it. Either put your full end on it or get out of the way with it because you're just making it harder for your goalkeeper.
Darryl, the
Dummett
DDL
Defence
is a
League.
Dummett Defence League. That always gets mentioned.
Darryl would 100% be a member of the DDL.
Oh, the DDL.
He
It
loves
sounds like
PD3.
that racist.
EDL.
The
What was it called
DDL.
again?
The EDL.
Dutch Defence League.
EDL. That's it. EDL. Oh, yeah.
That racist thing.
I was trying to think of it, but like you know, time.
Yeah, Jess and Laura are big Dummett fans as well.
Yeah, we know why they're Dummett fans. And it's got nothing to do with that clearance.
Because he's got a lovely left foot. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, that's what it was, because he tried to use his right foot on the last one.
That's it. Yeah, he's right. He looks like a Woody doll or something. Like his legs, like not even like his leg. Do you know what I mean? His right leg. It's just like.
Gonna be furious in the comments. Yeah, slagging Dummett off. Yeah.
Well done,
was it you, Deck, that put it in the group chat ages ago? Well, ages ago, like it must have been a few weeks ago now. With that toss at Matt Hancock, where he's in the House of Commons and he just falls back like just like
Seeing that, yeah.
Absolutely.
Collapses, doesn't he?
I think the comment was when Andy comes in the room.
he just goes. It's amazing.
It really is like.
Who sits down like that? What an absolute
it was
lizard!
just so random, wasn't it? Like it just made no sense at all.
It's a bit how Mo Salah sat down in the box against Paul Dummett at Anfield a couple of seasons ago, isn't it?
Yeah. Bounce.
I guess getting the dubstep on you, like.
Eh?
It's in the hardcore remix.
Oh, sorry, I was wanting the ball to bounce a bit higher. Is anyone drinking or not?
Nah.
It's a bit
I'm
early,
going
isn't
out
it?
after this, so I
Got
can't.
jobs to do.
What jobs you got to do, mate?
It's Sunday. Go wash the cars, cut the grass. You know how it is.
Wash the cars that don't go anywhere.
I have
You can
used a
still
lot
drink
this
and
week.
wash the car.
You've got a capable son, some offspring right next to you there, mate. Just send him out to wash the cars.
Well, I wouldn't let him touch my cars.
His little hands can get in alloys.
True. Be useful for that.
I went to the car wash like the other day, just because it was absolutely filthy, like it was awful. But then I came back and hoovered the life out of it, like.
Daryl's put it going. I'm crying laughing while being put on the screen. I remember the clip, the one of Hancock. You're missing sounds like
Class.
Dear me.
Do Too many long balls here for me, like early doors, by the way. Like, I'm not saying like long balls, like they're just hoofing it, but I mean, they're trying to look for long passes. I don't understand
That's
why.
because we
Hitting
don't
hope,
have
innit?
Saint or Almiron on the field to carry the ball. It's going to be like this for a while.
I don't know if they're just trying to get runners in behind or what, but it's just not.
I mean,
working.
these look.
Hold it and pass it.
These don't. No, I'm not
That
gonna
guy
say it.
don't.
I'm not gonna say it. Away.
I know you
Oh
like
my
to
heavens
say it,
above.
but let's not.
That's the second time. That's the second time he's tried to hit it like that, and it's gone just above him.
Go on.
Go on, Willick. I'll
Come on,
look
get
at
out.
me. Keep going.
Go on,
Keep
Joe.
going. Oh,
Go on.
Go on, Joe. Go on.
Oh,
Just cross the halfway line.
why didn't you shoot?
Oh, why is he past there, man?
Is he the slowest person in the world? Like,
Well, their defender must be if Joe can beat him.
he's very Shola-esque, isn't he? Like, he's running. Looks like he's going nowhere, and he ends up with the ball. His confidence is just shot to bits. Like, you're a striker, man. Just shoot. To be fair, Bruce has got every right to be kicking off there. Like,
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, he's
put
got to
your
be
laces
shooting.
through it.
Dig, man, have a dig.
To be fair,
if
he had a shot and he had missed it, would have been saying, pass it.
Shit.
Who's at the edge of the box there to have a shot, man? Literally nobody.
Good Dummett, yes.
Dummett Defence League.
Yep, DDL is back.
He loves a one of them, like, doesn't he?
Aye. It's his trademark, like, isn't it? It's good defending, to be fair. He just, like, stays in perfect position and away from the man.
He's waiting for them to commit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Reads it well.
Still can't believe he didn't shoot there, like, if I'm honest.
I think Daryl's in the comments saying that he done the right thing.
Well, to be fair, it's a difficult angle, isn't it? He's got two defenders on him. The keeper's at the near post. He's going to have to do something well to get it in there, but
he needs to have a shot on goal.
That's not a difficult angle, Mark.
No, to score. I mean, yes, he can get a shot on target, but unless he's got Carl Darlow in goal, who likes to concede at the near post, he's going to struggle to put it in there.
I think...
I'd expect to score from there, and I'm shite.
Yeah.
Maybe the keeper parries it out, and then you get that tap in, but I don't know. He is. I think it was Willick the other side who was open, unmarked. So
go on, Willick.
Oh, Jesus.
That's good strength from Willick there, you know.
It wasn't when it comes up. When you catch it.
Just wait.
Not so much the second bit. To win the ball, it was. Dummett with another swing there.
Oh, I just kicked him right in the knee there, I think. Is that right foot again, the woody leg?
Dummett's woody leg. I'm going to shut my blinds because I've just got like the sun bouncing off this side of my face.
I mean, in fairness, 30 minutes in, we've definitely done better than them. Like, you can't quite deny that. I mean, we should be up. We should definitely be one up, I would say. Way. What's this, head tennis?
I sat down like, what do you, nobody's seen it?
Oh, I didn't see it, no. Too busy watching head tennis on here.
What you expecting? A Steve Bruce and Sam Allardyce pairing?
Right, is the ball touched the deck yet?
Well done, well done. Lascelles did well there, like.
Well, Lascelles hit the deck as well, like.
Would he?
Oh, that's bloody hell.
Oh, fuck's sake. What was saying about Doro's distribution last week? Oh, honestly, you just got to laugh now. Like, it's embarrassing, isn't it?
That was bad, that, like. He's just goofed it straight out of play.
Could have been practicing his kicking on his 3 days off.
Give it Shelby, that's it.
Yeah. What's everyone's thoughts on that? We haven't really had a chance to go over the goings on of this week, really. Everything happened after the extra time recording. But it's so the training. Let's start with the training, not necessarily the bust up, but the fact that we're playing on Saturday night, and the players weren't back until Tuesday. Like, you would expect them to have the next day off,
To be
So
fair,
Sunday-
that's normal. That
Oh, that's a shocker.
when you play at the weekend, they generally always have Monday off anyway, and then come in on the Tuesday. But I think what the talk is that they had actually longer than that off. So because like Saturday or Sunday, depending on how the players like a working day, they generally will have kind of the Monday off when they've played across the weekend.
It's all results driven, right? If we're sitting 6th or 7th now, we've won 5 in a row, and he gives them an extra day off to recover. No one says anything. Everyone thinks it's great management, but because you're struggling, people think you should be in more. Like it's results driven. Every decision, everything he says, everything we do is results driven. And if everything was going really well, no one would have a thing to say about it.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. But you would expect, obviously, the predicament we're in at the minute, that on the back of losing such influential players, you'd have them back in as soon as possible to go over some changes, because there would have had to be changes enforced.
Well, exactly. I understand what he's saying about, like, the sports scientists have said that there's too many games and stuff like that. We're putting too much strain on them, so we'll give them an extra day off. For me, why not just come in and do a classroom day? Come in and just
Do
look
some
at
research.
tactical stuff. Surely by now they don't have to run around and play pass. Surely by now,
yeah.
That's it.
at this level.
Do a little bit of light training, something like that, just to
Well,
have a stretch off and relax. But look at tactics. Do a bit of a debrief, a bit of a deep dive, and
you see it on these. You see on these documentaries. I know, Decker, you're a big fan of them, just like myself. But the NFL ones on Amazon, I'm not a huge NFL fan, but to see the stuff that happens behind the scenes in preparation for one single game is unbelievable. And I would love to see what happens at our club in regards to that, because we've seen the training facilities as they are anyway.
Yeah.
So God knows what it'll probably look like beamish inside of the classroom.
Yeah. Oh no, I agree. I think a lot of it has to be done in that classroom environment. I mean, I'll fast forward quickly to a lot of the All or Nothings with the Tottenham one. I remember with Jose. A lot of that's in a classroom environment with a big sort of almost like a cinema screen, if you like.
it's in the cinema. Yeah,
It's looking at positions where people need to be, and especially as you've mentioned. See, we've lost. Well, we've now
Same with
lost
Leeds
3
as well,
of the best
Decker.
players. Yeah, Leeds is the same. We've lost three of our most attacking players. So and I understand maybe Bruce is thinking, shit, I don't want to be busting a gut in training and get another injury, but you still need to be coming up with some kind of style and formation for the games ahead. So that is, say you're on Tuesday, don't bring your football boots, but we're going to be doing some other type of work. It is a bit strange. Don't get it wrong.
That's the difference between having a good coaching staff that are breaking down the game, have tactics, have a plan, looking at what they're doing, versus people that are just going out there training and working on a shape on the pitch or something like that. They're not looking at the detail of how to set up and how to counteract the team that you're playing. And when you look at, obviously, like the Spurs and Leeds one, I think the majority of people will have seen that one, the Man City one as well. That's what you see in those. You see them picking apart the opposition. You see them working on the plan, the shape, the roles that every player's got. And hey, Steve Bruce and his coaching team might do that, but you don't see the evidence of it. So
go on.
Why not do more of that?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. There's no doubt they will do it. I mean, crikey. I mean, they have to.
Yeah.
It's never a foul that, by the way, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's definitely not. But it is just quite surprising that you've got arguably the biggest game of the season to date, you would probably say.
For both teams.
Yeah, for both teams, yeah. And it doesn't look like sort of the preparation it could have been better, I feel. Well, it definitely could have been better when you think of what's actually happened in terms of the row and that. But in terms of what's within your control of how to prepare for a game, I feel it could have been better.
Wait, that's a wild pass.
There's a question in there by another Sunderland fan. What was get the Sunderland fans in? Says, what channel is the match on? With the 2 managers in the dugout, I'd probably say the History Channel, to be honest with you.
It's on Amazon Prime, though, if that is a serious ask.
Close the cross, man. God, they just... I hope they show you replay this. Watch the guy who crosses the ball, right? If they show you it again. They're bound to, I would imagine.
They'll probably show Mark on Tuesday.
Well, that there. Is Hendrick just standing there? Bust a gut and close
Doesn't
the
go to
cross
the ball,
down?
does he? That's poor
No.
defend there.
Awful.
Hayden's just left his man completely.
Whoa, way.
These have pushed much further up the pitch now, like putting pressure on our back four.
You would expect that, but at least we've still tried to keep the ball there. You know what I mean, and not just hoofed it. I mean, we've lost it there now, but at least they still tried to build it up rather than panic.
Do you know what it is though? Like, I know I'm saying this and it's not possible, but a game like this, Almiron would be perfect to hit them on the counter. Like we've seen it so far, getting in through the last shoulder on the shoulder of the defenders.
I mean, if you cast your mind back to the, I know it was a cup game, and I appreciate there would be different players on the field, but he did that at this place last season.
Yeah, he did.
He ripped them apart with
them. Yeah,
him. So
he was brilliant. But I mean, Joe's getting a lot of joy down that right hand side of the three. I don't know whether. I mean, if I'm looking at
not
that,
sure how you're describing joy here.
Huh?
He doesn't look very joyous to me.
he's getting in. He's causing them a bit of problems. Yeah.
So
I mean, he's doing a lot more than Fraser, right? He's doing more than what Fraser is.
I'm saying, if I'm watching this with the pace that Fraser's got, if I'm Steve Bruce down on the touchline, I'm thinking, hold on, Joe's getting a lot of space over there, but he hasn't got the legs to get there. So just swap the two. Give them 10 minutes just to see.
That lad, their left back or their left centre half. I don't know what formation they're playing. Sorry, but he can't keep up with Joe. He's struggling to keep up with Joe. So Fraser would just be away.
Do you know what would have worked?
10 minutes. See what
Should have put Gale on. Should have played Gale anyway.
If it doesn't work, then swap it back.
It's too late now, but you know what you should have done? You should have put Matt Ritchie in the number 10 role.
Yeah. see if he wants the ball. See if he's brave enough to have it and go looking for it when he's not playing well.
That might be up there with the most ridiculous comment from a pundit I've ever heard.
Yeah, I think he was trying to be sarcastic and it backfired massively, didn't it? He was just trying to get. I think he was trying to get across that Ritchie would be a coward in that environment or something. But the way he went about it was just.
He obviously doesn't know Matt Ritchie, does he?
Yeah. No, not at all.
So Merson goes on about the whole coward thing and doesn't even mention how the story came out and why he was called a coward. So there's no context to it, and obviously the reason why Ritchie called him a coward was a number of things. First of all, that he wasn't answering the phone when he tried to ring him after the game to have it out there and then. And Bruce said, we'll talk about it on Tuesday. Then on Tuesday, Bruce's coaching staff just try and summon Matt Ritchie to Steve Bruce's office. And that's when Ritchie turns around and says, I'm not speaking to that coward, or something along the lines of that. Then obviously Bruce storms out and shoulder barges him randomly.
Yeah, you know what it is, right? I think up and down in every club there'll be arguments and carries on, but the thought of Bruce shoulder barging him, like barging into him,
he's lost it, man. He's lost it. He's absolutely lost it. Like, can you honestly see it happening? Like, we know these sort of like little scuffles happen between players, and arguments will happen between players and managers a lot of the time. Not every day, like Bruce says, but can you honestly see the likes of Harry Kane and Mourinho like shoulder barging each other and think no, like it's not happening.
I don't know, like I could see Jose getting involved, like if he was having a spat.
But I just had like the thought of Steve Bruce storming out of his office straight onto the pitch. Like, at what point do you get the shoulder barge out? Do you have to turn sideways and like hit him that way? Like, how does it happen?
It's mental, isn't it? It's just like it's been an absolute disastrous week. In all fairness, it's been a circus as usual. And it got to the point where I was actually getting quite embarrassed. If I'm being really honest, I was like, people from like around the country must just be laughing at us, like thinking, "Fuck it, like what are these doing, man?" Like, there's just nothing seems to go smoothly, does it? Ever? Like,
They're talking about me.
Gone a bit flat, hasn't it?
Very. Very.
Do you know when the game tends to go flat? When the likes of Hendricks is on the pitch, because he's there in person, but you don't really see him doing anything.
No.
Leading goal scorer, ain't he?
Yep. Well, ain't done it.
He's up there. I think it must be joint or what's he got? 3 goals, something like that. Good point, Graham.
Oh yeah, and one of the other comments from Bruce, what was this? Is what Neil Joss says. What are you going to do? Tell Lee Charnley.
Yeah. Did you think that was one of the most sort of crazy things about the whole article was the quotes? Like it was actual quotes, word for word, what they said, and I was like, whoa, that's like, that's crossing. There's always stories of like, oh, he's barged into him, and they had a coming together, but to actually quote them for what they've said, like, it's pretty big. That
just adds to the whole thing, doesn't it? When to show that it is like, hello, Frank.
circus.
At its eye.
Who do you reckon is the mole? Like, honestly, don't give us a sarcastic answer. Like, who do you reckon, honestly, it is?
I think it will be Lascelles.
You reckon, eh?
Yeah. Don't know why, but I think it'll be Lascelles. No, do you know what? I'm saying Andy Carroll. I bet you he loves a story like that. I reckon it'll be Carroll. 100% Andy Carroll.
I tell you what, if Bruce had a barge Carroll, he would be dead. Like,
would have knocked his nose off.
Could equally be a member of the coaching staff or a ground staff or anything like that that are there and watching it. I reckon it was Cooper.
I was going to say.
There's a few shouts. There's a few people in there saying it could be one of the long staffs because of the way Bruce has treated them.
Well,
could be.
That was my thought. Like, because obviously they have been ostracised a little bit. The being kind of put out. There's a lot of story about the pair of them being unhappy for different reasons and stuff like that. So
I'm all for this. If anybody does have any mole puns for Newcastle players, like the one that's just been put in there from Greg, saying Ratty Longstaff.
Oh dear me. Be ironic if it was Shelby because he's the one that looks most like a mole.
Porter said, Decker said, who are the Irish players? Because Craig covers the Irish team as well.
And Hendrick,
Clark,
Hendrick,
Lewis?
Clark, yeah.
Lewis,
Lewis Northern Ireland.
Wait, sorry.
We've got another one, another pun.
Mullinton. Yep, I'll have that one.
Called Dormole.
He should be doing better with that chance, like
Jack Body. So Jack Body, who do our lovely poster last night, which we put on social media, says Mole dumb it, but I don't think that works, Jack.
Hey, Lord.
Hey, we've got another 60 minutes of this exciting end-to-end football.
I'm not going to lie, lads, I'm bored out with tits.
It started off decent. Like,
yeah, first 15 were okay, but we're going back to front too quickly. But that's
just looking for that same ball every time, long ball up the right-hand side into Joe or into Willock, as it was looking for that time. But
do you know what's
the ball down and play football, man?
Like, do you know, if, let's say they were told to do that, right? Let's just say Bruce has said to Lascelles or Shelby, as soon as you get a turn, knock it long. If I'd say, all right, okay, right. So then I'd start doing it. And if it wasn't working, I'd go, on the pitch, I'm not doing that anymore.
Fuck
like,
me,
I just wouldn't.
How's that
why would you continue doing that?
I've got no idea, mate. Absolutely no idea.
Spoonfoot. Right, we're scoring here, lads. So don't worry, don't stress. It's in. Kieran Clark. Beat the first man. Oh.
He didn't.
Wait.
Oh,
get it out.
What's going on here, shall we? Oof.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Fraser.
Hands?
Dumb it.
Oh. It was really soft. I thought the ball into him was poor because it was well behind him. But
how did that second ball in the box get blocked there? Because their defender seemed to
Keeper saved that?
No, not that. Not from Shelby's shot. Comes off his knee. Keeper saves it.
Oh, Fraser just hits the first man.
Fraser just hits the man twice, actually. Fraser on the second attempt.
Yeah.
Got to be better there, haven't you? You know what I mean? But to be fair, that's everything that we don't do. Their lad there busted a gut to try and block the ball twice against Fraser to stop the cross. I reckon if it was against us, he'd have the cross. No problems.
It's the urgency of wanting to win it and block it, isn't it?
Have you seen the swap Fraser now, Mark? What you said before?
Well, I mean, it's only took him 15 minutes after I said the event. Maybe he's just catching up on the stream. Yeah, Steve Harper's sitting in the stand watching YouTube. Afternoon, Steve. Or the other Steve.
No, Steve. I reckon Steve Harper's like
Steve.
Steve Harper's like the interrogator man. He's got like the players out the back, like just like torturing them to find out who the mole is. He's got Henry Surveyor tied to a car battery.
Oh, that's a foul. Surely.
Did you see Henri Surveyor played the other day?
Yeah, so did Atsu.
Him and Atsu played in the under 23s.
Didn't they get beat?
Played Middlesbrough. You watched it, didn't you?
Did we get beat?
What was the score? I think we got beat. We're definitely losing it at some point.
He looked exactly like you there, Mark, when he was thinking. Just went.
Right, this is it.
Goal here, that's gone, yeah.
Goal here.
He looks like Fabian Schär with his hair. He's desperate for the barbers to open.
I'm not.
I'm not. Get a top knot in the back of this. Look at that.
That's not top.
He's done well there. Like, give him credit for that.
Daryl has said, is Craig Hope coming on, Chris? So we'll have been messaging Craig to get him on. He will come on at some point before the end of the season. Not sure when, but he will be coming on. Don't worry about that.
Porter's gonna message him now.
Get everyone on here, man. Everyone. If we can get Shearer, the sky's the limit now, man.
Wait, what are you doing there?
Tell you who we won't be getting on. Lee Clark. Too far away.
Yeah, Lee Clark.
He's gone to the Sudan.
Ooh, that was late, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was some. Yeah, there was. It was late. Oh, lovely, Joe.
Lovely.
Oh my heavens above.
Not lovely.
Oh, cheers, ref. Oh, it's just
crap. Oh. What a load of crap. Wait, what's the referee do?
Is he wanting to?
Is he looking to see what's happening in the corner?
He's saying to Gallagher, calm down, because it was definitely Gallagher was a bit pissed off that he got fouled and it didn't get given, and then he's just charging to Shelby. He gave him a Bouchot Labarge, didn't he? Like really late. So you know, like I know the answer here is going to be no, but if we're lost here, is it his last game or not?
Do you know what? This might be the one way I'm thinking. If he loses this, then yes.
Like,
but probably not.
If he doesn't get sacked, then he's never going. Then
if we lose this and he doesn't get sacked, we're never doing anything ever again.
Yeah, we'll never ever like
we're deleting the YouTube channel.
Well, that means it will be 2 wins in 18. We've lost against Sheffield United, who are bottom, and these are second bottom. Like, it can't get any worse, can it? Right? Like physically, what else have you got to do except?
Let's not tempt fate.
Andy Hamilton says, "Did you see Tino Asprilla responded to my message to go on the show? Gonna need a brush up on your Spanish, lads." Yeah, I did see that. So Tino said that he would love to come on the show or something similar. I'm not sure if it was Tino replying or his agent.
Oh,
I see what you did there.
I know who you mean. Yeah, I don't believe for a second that that's Asprilla, by the way. Like, at all.
Yeah, I think Asprilla has like agreed to have a Twitter account, but I'm not convinced it's him tweeting from it.
No way.
The English was perfect as well on the reply.
Yeah. It's just not him, like. Well, we know who it is, don't we? But let's
maybe a shared account.
There was something to put on the other day. It was about the takeover, I think. I was absolutely howling. I was like, Tino is not doing a bag of coke, putting that on his Twitter. Like, he's just not. Do you know what I mean? Like,
didn't Tino?
Oh my God, what happened there?
Has Tino still got his condom range?
He did have, didn't he?
Sure, yeah, condoms, didn't he?
Yeah. I wonder if he's still got the same wife. That was an actress, shall we say?
See that picture on his wedding day? When he had that suit on, it was like Ty was out here somewhere. He looked an absolute clip. Oh no, sorry. Well done, Aidan. That's great.
This might be the longest game of football ever in the world.
The last 10 minutes have seemed really long because I looked at the clock and it was 26 minutes, and I feel like I've been watching it for a week and it's 35. What's he doing there? Oh, what's he doing? This is shocking. This.
How does you see what I mean? How does he manage?
I wasn't even watching.
How does he manage to fall over and pass the ball at the same time? There.
Again, watch the cross. Stop the cross craft. No, it's alright. I'm telling you, it's every time. Every time, it's the same thing I'm seeing. That's like a free kick. That it's almost like a free kick. It's that open.
Dodgy bounce there for Dubravka, and it just bounces just in front of him.
What's he doing though? Like, why has he not just collected that? Ooh, you little bugger!
Oh, referee, come on!
However, get into it.
This might. Do you know what it is? I'm sure he does. Like, I don't think he purposely means to elbow him, but I think he has a look first.
He definitely blocks him off and pushes him, like, doesn't he?
Let's have a look.
You'll see from here.
Sorry.
Nah, no that.
No.
It's his head that hits him in the face. It's the side of it, like he does go across his chest, but it's his head. He doesn't headbutt him, but his head does make contact. That's why he's gone down holding his face.
His hair looks like a slush puppy.
Yeah, it does. That's better.
Does it still do slush puppies?
It's like who was it?
I've seen like similar. Good ball.
Ibrahim Bar. Did he used to have his hair like that?
Ibrahim Bar, yeah. He had all different colours. He had a blonde normally. Like white.
Shelby, you stupid
Shelby,
prick,
that's terrible,
man.
that man.
Julie, for a time check, we are on. Well, me and Decker will be on 37,
50.
48, 9, 50.
Oh, I've caught you up. I'm
53,
2 seconds.
54.
I'm only
55.
2 seconds behind now.
Oh, mint me. You might be ahead soon.
I'm on 58, 38 exactly there now. So
No, you're 7 seconds behind me. I'm 38, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm about half a second behind Decker.
Well, coming when you were counting there, I was only 2 behind.
Hey, Shelby. Hey, if they show you this again,
absolutely pathetic.
If they show you this again, watch the turn when this lad turns.
Just sticks his leg.
Right, yeah, watch Shelby.
Awful.
When he turns. Hey, my God. Did you see that there?
He just hangs his leg out and then just leaves him. Doesn't even bother. He even gans like that.
Watch him.
Even gans like that.
Look at that.
That's me in 5-a-side. That's what I do.
Afterwards.
That's what I do in 5-a-side when I can't be asked to run after the first player. Because it's 5-a-side. It's not a bastard Premier League game where you need to pick some points up. Shelby's just, honestly, he's the laziest bastard going.
There's still people out there that defend him.
That was really lazy, that though, wasn't it? That was like, you know, like when you're running for the bus and it's like pulled off, it's gone, and you're like, oh, and you just
it's like one of them fake runs. Yeah,
he did like that was really poor. That like very poor.
That's the second one where they've gone in late, like.
Yeah, Sam's tactics, that isn't it? Leave something on them every single time you can. Time. No. Just back to front, man. They're going back to front within a half a second. Touch.
Just keep the ball, man. Just keep a hold of it.
One time at that, play the number 10 role, eh?
False 9. False 10.
Time. Have a look. Oh.
That's the first time Fraser's touched the ball in God knows how long.
There's people saying that we've randomly jumped a minute ahead of everybody. Like in the chat.
I'm in 40 now, exactly. 41, 3, 4.
I'm on 40 minutes.
So we're on 40 minutes, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds.
Well, you're 2 seconds ahead of me, Chris, and I think Decker's 2 seconds ahead of that.
Yeah, it's half time, lads. I'm going for a drink.
He's going to serve a customer in Sports Direct.
Yeah. Queue's getting long,
You should see the queue. Decker's just in the stock room.
Decker, you're supposed to be shut, man. It's essential shops only.
Yeah, true.
You only
Also,
went.
I do not work for Sports Direct. Can we get that out there? I don't want people to think I work there.
Somebody asked Decker for a size 9 shoe, and he's still out the back looking for it.
Aye. We've got near 9s, mate.
Got any 9s, but I found a 10 left foot and an 8 right foot. Is that any good for you?
I found a false 10 for you. Well, so okay, right. Let's say it gets to 0-0 at half time, which by the looks of this, I think it'll be 0-0 next Sunday. But let's say we get 0-0. What would you change? What would you change?
Manager.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't even know. Who's on the bench?
Yeah, I need to
Gale,
check.
Carroll, Murphy,
Gale. I'd probably bring
Fernandez.
Gale on. But then who would I take off?
I would bring on Murphy and Gale. We need pace, man.
Yeah.
There's no pace there.
Yeah. Neil Jaw has said, Mark, are you on the scrumpy? What are you drinking?
Nah, it's just
A water bottle, isn't it?
just a water bottle.
Oh,
Bit of juice in it. Wish it was scrumpy. That'd be nice.
scrummy's rank.
I was drinking a rhubarb gin last night. Oh, it was absolutely lush.
Aye, same.
Honestly, lovely.
Yeah.
A bit worried here, like lads. I'm not gonna lie.
Rhubarb with ginger beer. That's what mix it with.
Get up there.
Lovely. What?
Oh god.
All the time in the world. Do you know what? If I was
Man, there's
whoa,
5
lads.
of them. 5 players around him there. Oh dear me.
Did you see that one too?
Again,
There?
Shelby, man.
Did you see that one too?
honestly, if I was a player, I'd love it if I was in the same position as Shelby. Like, I would absolutely love it.
Absolutely.
You know, you're in for an easy day.
Shelby stand there pointing his hand at Hayden as well, as if it's his fault.
Yeah, Hayden kind of looked back at him as if to go like, "What?"
Like, you're taking the piss.
Honestly.
That was really like, yeah, that was schoolboys. That one too. They were just both of them. Well, both of them were done really, weren't they? Hendrick again, though. Like when you talk
Where
about
is he?
someone,
Like,
yeah,
where is
someone
he?
being missing. Like it's
It's an absolute ghost.
it is unreal, like, isn't it? When you think of how, like, I think you could probably put one of us on the pitch and you'd probably see us as much, probably.
Like, I know he didn't cost anything, and there's obviously a reason why.
Just as well.
I know. There's,
But I mean, obviously, people might say he's doing things defensively and he's working and all the rest of it. But like, you cannot, Clark, man, for God's sake, you cannot just come through the back of someone like that.
Coming through the back, enough there.
Simon Logan, photography, said, "Albert lads, if you find him, give him a shout. We'll point him in Bestie's direction."
I think Bestie's got some unfinished business with him. Oh,
That's where Bestie is
Again, man,
today.
one pass just takes out our entire team.
with Willick, man, what's that?
What is with the long, pathetic balls, man?
Yep. This is the problem. It's just you're getting the ball and looking long immediately. Every time. We need half time, if I'm being honest, lads. We need it. Because it's coming. Good tackle that.
We need May, the end of the season. Just stop the table where it's at.
Jester said Henry cost out, and I still want a refund. And
Get up there.
it's mad when you feel ripped off on a free transfer, isn't it?
Well, last to every ball, man.
How can we be playing? How can we be playing 3 in the centre of midfield, and 3 of them are nowhere near the ball?
There's Dummer straight mark again. Sliced him.
Yeah, I thought it was a foul, to be honest, but
I think he got the ball. Just went.
that's a foul.
Yeah.
That's got to be a foul on Clark.
Has to be.
Well done. Yeah, we need half time because well, we're going to get it in 20 seconds, but or maybe it's 3 minutes for Mark, but it's 20 seconds for me. It's been horrific after 15 minutes, if I'm being honest.
It's
And
absolutely.
it wasn't exactly Barcelona before that either, but I mean, it was a bit better.
It's so like I know the excuses already are going to be that we're missing the likes of 3 players, but come on, Steve, you haven't done yourself any favors by having the likes of Hendrick on the field because, like was said, he's an absolute waste of a shirt. Like you might as well not have him there.
Who were you saying there, Shelby?
Well, him as well, but
Rinse and repeat between Hendrick and Shelby at the minute, isn't it?
I thought you were saying Shelby, and I was going to say Christ. I mean, we need to be looking at Hendrick. Like, I mean, I know Shelby hasn't particularly played well, but at least I'll always say at least Shelby wants to try and get on the ball and at least try something. But Hendrick, man, like literally is doing nothing.
My worry is Fraser's like should be our main outlet with the pace that he's got, and we're not getting the ball anywhere near him.
Sorry, my internet went off there. Everything went off.
Somebody said we're 5 minutes behind them. Surely we can't be 5 minutes behind. You'd only kicked off at 12.
Yeah, that's physically impossible. I don't know. Should I exit this app and then go back into it? Or should I just keep what I'm doing?
I'll just stay away. We'll just end up fucking it up even more, won't we?
Right, well, I'm going to go down and get a can because I can't watch a second half without a drink. So I shall be 2 moments.
Don't forget to take that customized shoes, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to open the shop now and yeah.
It's been waiting 45 minutes.
Yeah. I'm coming, man. He's a bit.
She's got to mark up the price on some Donier tops.
Aye, he's just going to put the sales posters everywhere, closing down stuff. Look at him, man.
It must be from when the strip went on sale.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So Gary in the comments saying that we need a new IPTV provider. We actually paid for this one, mate. This is through Amazon. You cheeky little bugger. But it's different where you're watching it. So if you're watching it on the TV, it's around about 30 seconds behind what it is on the app on your phone, which is ridiculous. Is that not the same with the likes of Sky Go, Mark?
Yeah, well, it's normally the other way though. Sky Go is normally behind the live stream. So if you're watching it on your Sky box, your Sky Go will be slightly behind because that's what we had the other night when Decker was watching it on his iPad. When
Decker's going to come back with giant mug. You'll read it in a minute, Neil. Look, he's read it.
Right, that's the shop shut for the day, lads.
Mate, there's a few like Keegan says, drink your can out of a Sports Direct mug. You could drink a crate out of one of those mugs. They're massive.
Amazing. Well, they're not, but I mean the size of them are. What was I going to say there? Had someone saying, "Oh, have you been to the place called the Meat Stack?"
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Oh, went yesterday. Unreal. I got a triple Yellowstone cheeseburger or something. Oh, unreal. That's one of them.
Had the false tens, man.
That's one of Jack's, isn't it?
It is one of Jack's.
Yeah. Look at that Alan's profile picture.
Unreal, isn't it, man?
Jack, if you're still watching, I've just had to check my phone there, and Jess and Laura from Extra Time are thinking about having you on. So one of them will probably give you a shout to see if you want to come on Extra Time.
All right, it's just a cunning plan so that he makes a picture.
They want an Extra Time picture.
They want an Extra Time picture.
Yeah, they do. They're using you, Jack. Don't go on it.
Oh my God! You do
Thanks,
you do like
Simon.
Simon? Simon, that.
No, I do like quiz.
Oh, hey, when them mountains are blue, like, we're happy, I tell you.
I might go get one just
It
because.
wouldn't be me go-to
get one.
choice, like, but it's
Oh,
all
beautiful,
right.
me, like. Absolutely love it, me. So,
It's definitely better than Foster's.
Oh,
That's
Christ.
what you used to drink.
I didn't used to drink Foster's.
Oh, you did back in the day when we first started doing this and that. Actually, until they got Coors in, you used to be. Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie. Me and you used to drink the Carlin.
Carlin. I like
Carlin. Drink the Carlin. Yeah.
Do you know when I used to go to the match with my dad, I would drink Carlin with my dad. I used to love it. It was like my match day pint for some reason.
I don't understand people that choose to drink Foster's all the time.
Yeah.
Mate does. We've got a lad called Stevie Ray. He honestly, every single time we go on a night out, he'll turn up with 8 cans of Foster's. He's like, "What are you saying?"
Colin as well. Like,
I don't mind Colin. Out the pub,
Colin's better than Foster's.
You know, I'm not.
You used to drink Foster's over Colin, didn't you? And
Who?
Before that, you.
No.
You did. You did. When they actually before they actually started drinking Coors.
I'm telling you now that
You'd either have that or you'd have cider.
Nah, I would never, ever, ever have had a Foster's unless somebody said, "Oh, do you want a drink?" And I went, "Yeah." Then they came back with a Foster's. I would never have requested one. Like,
well, that was the only choice in the pub. That other cider.
Yeah, I would have had the cider, mate.
Mm-hmm. Snake bite. God, I've had a snake bite for ages.
Oh,
there you go, Jess. If you're watching, Jack said he's happy to come on, and he's not making you a picture.
It's just a chance. Like, this is a chance.
However, Mark, that's not a hard angle. Like,
no, but look at that though. If he does just roll it across and beats them, it's happening, isn't it?
Look at that, there, man. Look at it.
Fraser should be higher up the pitch there, though, shouldn't he?
He'd be offside then, man.
He's in his own half, man.
What? What are you on about?
There, I'm saying he should be higher up the pitch there.
why?
Why?
For the break.
Yeah, but we've still got the break.
If he's any higher than Joe Linton, he'd be offside if Joe Linton passed him.
No, man. Before that.
Oh, right.
So Adam said what I said during the match there. Said if Julian doesn't pass there, he gets penalties. It's right. Unless he hits the back of the net, he's going to get penalties either way. So if he has a shot, he misses, he's going to get it. If he does what he did, he's going to get penalties as well. But for me personally, he has to shoot on that one. Like,
oh wait, right. Callum Wilson's through on goal like that.
He's not passing.
He ain't passing for now. And if he misses, he misses. But like, I'm sorry, he's a striker, man. He plays up front. He's got to be trying to score there.
Thank you, Keegan.
Keegan takes the lead with a penny.
Oh, it's nice that. What are you drinking like there, Chris? Oh, best in the world. Mountains are blue as well. Love to see it.
Always blue.
No better.
Bit of blue.
Bit of blue for the dads.
One love. You love that?
This is the song, blue.
Callum Lewis says, whack FIFA on, lads. So if people haven't seen it already, we do have another FIFA video out. This is actually our official one. So this is the start of the season. And the first game, it was myself, Adam, and Daryl playing. And we got off to an absolute blinder for 3 lads who are absolutely shite at FIFA Pro Clubs.
I watched a bit of it last night. It was good.
Oh, mate, it's a great laugh, you know, absolutely hilarious when we're playing. But every time we play a game, it always puts you against another Newcastle team, like somebody with Newcastle as a strips, or you can tell by the players and the names that the Newcastle fans. It's really weird. So you automatically think, oh shit, we're going to get hammered off these. Then they're going to put it all over social media. But no, we didn't. We won 4-0, and that was with missing a penalty and loads of sitters as well.
Adam's goal was lush, the first one, I think it was. It was a lush goal, that. So can I just ask how is it like? Are you just in control of your man, like yourself?
Yeah.
And then the computer does the rest. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Daryl has spent the weekend.
You can have up to what six players, I think it is.
No, 11. You can have the full team.
You can do 11.
So I can play. Can I join in? Like,
No, because you've got a PlayStation.
I've got a PlayStation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you can't play.
It inspired me
Oh,
this
you
week to actually to set up my pro and have a couple of games against random people.
It's great, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Like, it's a good laugh. Like, what we're gonna do, the series that we're putting out, it is just really gonna be us playing. But I'm sure you can do friendlies and stuff like that. And what we're gonna do is invite other people and members of the channel on as well, so you can have a game with them. But yeah, that was the first. We have recorded a few more games after that first one. So just see what's coming your way, because it gets better, much better. Can you remember that header that Sissoko done for the back of his head? There's one of them. There's one of them in the future episodes.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've just shown that corner against. Good chance from Shelby translating it. Just takes a little nick off the defender's knee.
It's really hard for him to wrap his leg around that ball and like try. Yeah. I think he does well to even get it on target. To be really honest.
Thank you, Kevin. We've had Kevin and Keegan.
Cheers, Kev.
Do you think he'll make any subs at half time or not?
No.
Nah, I don't think he will. We need to, but you just. I don't know. We sit here and watch one game, and Steve Bruce watches a completely different one. It's madness how he doesn't see what we see, and every other fan sees as they're sitting watching it at home.
It's this is pretty mad. Like,
but maybe Harper sent a message down from the stands to let her know her thoughts.
I've just sacked him on FM. Almost the first out the door.
He's been removed from first team coaching anyway, hasn't he? He's gone across to the academy.
I think he's on about 6 grand a week.
Looking after them over there now.
I brung out Dennis Bergkamp as my second in charge. I sacked Steve Agnew on the spot.
Straight in.
I wonder if after they were having a pint in Sharp or then getting taken across the road one at a time to come out of the meeting with the digger.
Aye. I've got Bergkamp hopefully coming in, so that'll be a nice second in charge there. The tip queue's going down there, Chris.
Are you watching the tip cam?
Yeah, my lass has just tagged us in it because she's in the queue now, but it's going down a bit like.
So Decker rang us earlier this morning while I was out with the bin, and he goes, I'm going to the tip, but there's a 90-minute wait. Like, Decker, would it be more entertaining than this, to be fair? You should have done it in the queue to the tip. You could have done your live watch along in the queue.
I was saying, why is there chocolate all over this iPad? There's absolutely tons of it.
Does it taste nice?
Lush.
I hope it's chocolate.
I hope it's
loads of it.
I hope it's chocolate. Yeah, me.
The bin has been near it, like.
Jordan's been scooting across it.
Oh God.
This is the only great. I'll just say it there. This is the only, probably the only YouTube channel in history that's going to have a conversation on a fucking tip because somebody's asking what tip do we use.
Oh, well, I use the Reckitt campground.
Me and Jack use South Tyneside. Recycling Village, I think it's called these days.
Aye, so if anyone on here is from Shields, it's like on Bolden Lane. And it was that busy today. The queue started on Bolden Lane, which you're not allowed to do, really. You're not allowed to park there, do you know what I mean? Then it went all the way along and then left and then all the way along to the tip. And it said on the sign it was like 90 minutes from this point. And I was like, so I texted Chris and I rang Chris and I was like, Newcastle's already pissed us off and they haven't even kicked off yet because they couldn't kick off at 12 o'clock. I would just wait in the queue. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be arsed. I just watch a film or something. I'm not arsed how long I wait.
Do you have odds and even days at South Tyneside?
It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic.
But it's a nightmare because me and our lass have both got even plates, so we'll have to borrow her dad's car if we want to go on an odds day because he's got an odd plate. Well, it works out better actually because he's got
so Kevin has said
get more money.
Kevin has said tip cam. So yes, there's an unofficial camera, a web camera for
Yeah, there
the
is.
tip.
Yep.
So there's a local painter business who have a security camera, and then
is.
you can log on to see the
Tip
queue
cam.
for the
Look at
tip.
that, tip cam.
Does anybody else? Does anywhere else in the
Amazing.
country have a tip cam?
I'm gonna
apart
have to
from
check
Shields?
this out. Check if the
Tip,
campground's
my
got a
that's
tip
just tells
cam.
you going.
Well,
Get an eye
lads,
on this.
there was hell on last week because you wouldn't believe what happened. There was a fire at the tip, so they had to
Aye,
close
that's
it.
why
They had to
everyone's calling
close
it
it for-
Bastard Shields,
close it for
mate.
3
That's
days.
why.
So imagine what it was like when that was happening. Dear me, you had to go to
And my car's
Blade,
full of crap.
Blade
Got wood all over.
or Shields was the nearest ones for you to go to.
Toby said it. He just drives a Sullen and dumps you gravelly.
But wait, Bolden is in Sunderland, isn't it? West Bolden, anyway.
So I'm quite interested. So there'll be people watching from all over the country. Yeah, let us know in your area. So put in the comments the area you're from, and if you have a tip cam or not, or if it is just out
No,
Tyneside.
Lads, we've kicked off.
So
if anybody's noticed.
We're doing the next one from the tip.
Aye. Live from the tip cam.
We're completely distracted, so talking about tips, and we've actually
Should we,
started.
we should go into a fan's reaction from the tip in the queue. Just like go to each car.
Interviewing fan cams, tip cams.
Aye, yeah.
Oh, Shelby, man. Did we make any changes?
No.
So let's go through. Palmer is from the south coast. No tip cam.
The South Coast, the big place, Palmer. Can you not narrow it down for a bit?
Dan Humphrey is from
Swindon,
Swindon.
hey,
He
Swindon's
has a
got
tip cam. Yes,
Swindon.
tip cam.
Swindon, that's where Paolo Di Canio was manager, wasn't he?
Daryl North
Matt
Tyneside
Ritchie,
tip
Matt
doesn't have a
Ritchie
cam.
was there. Come on, we need some more tip cam news. Tip.
Chesley Street, no tip cam.
Chesty Street. Is that the one up Pelton way? I think that's the one my dad goes to. Pelton Bell or something like that.
No tip cams.
Worcestershire. Loads of sauce though, Jules. Loads of sauce.
I've just seen someone's texted this in the Liverpool team's poor against Fulham. But I haven't seen it. I'm just what they've said.
The Liverpool team who are full stop this season, isn't it?
Yeah, true, to be fair.
What's that bell that's keep ringing?
She's pissing around with some thing.
Get him.
Some training thing for the dog.
Hartlepool doesn't have a tip cam. Warrington also doesn't have a tip cam.
Hang on. There's something wrong with
Doncaster,
Shelby here.
Hey, we've got people all over the place, yeah, haven't we?
as if a conversation that Tips brought this up, man. What's Shelby doing, Decker? I was too busy looking at the tip cam.
He just, like, honest to God, he just let someone walk past him there. Like, no exaggeration, just walked past him. It's as if, like, I mean, I know that we'll see that he's lazy, but I feel as if today it's even more apparent. Like, it looks even worse.
There must be some tips around the central Newcastle area, surely. Obviously not in the city centre, but only one like that side I can think of is, I don't know if it's the one Daryl's on about, but there's a one like near North Shields, like the Royal Keys.
Can I go there? Can I or not? Or can I only you only allowed to stay in your borough type of thing?
I think because of the lockdown rules, you're only supposed to stay in your area anyway now, aren't you?
Ah, that's true, actually.
It's within, was it not? It's within 12 miles or something, isn't it? So technically, it's within that catchment area. But I think it's to do with your council. You've got to go to your own council's tip.
Like I reckon we've got like a business here, like do you know like OnlyFans? Like we could have like only tip cams. Like
that's why I was being careful saying tip cams earlier.
Oh no, that's all right.
I think there's actually a market there, you know.
It's a good one he's got on Facebook though for that bathroom place, like because it's everyone's going to his site, right? Like for his name of his bathroom company to watch the
Is it
camera.
bathroom? I thought it was a painting
Well, I don't know,
decorators.
maybe painting. I don't know, some shit like that. But whatever it is. But if you're watching his thing and you go, we want that wall painted. Oh, what about tip cam bloke? He'll do it. You know what I mean? And then
What about him with the tip cam?
Him with a tip cam, he'll do it.
I would definitely have t-shirts made like
Or tip cam.
tip cam.
Well,
Oh, for
welcome
Christ's
to the
sake.
live watch along broadcast sponsored by Tipcam.
Did you see that there? That the best bit of play
Tipcam.com.
Hendrick did there was when it was a foul and he tried to like dribble past a player to take the piss. It was the best thing he's done.
I think I can share my screen. Shall we just go and watch the tip cam instead?
It'll be his fast moving, I tell you.
Oh, Sam Allardyce there working on the meat counter with his beard guard on. It's just guarding his jowls.
It makes he would love it, wouldn't he, if he beat were like, wouldn't he?
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye.
Shelby, man! Dear me, he is
Eh? Where are you?
awful.
Where you what?
Are you looking at that tackle? I thought it was all right.
You're way ahead of me then, if that was the case. Way ahead of us.
49.57, I'm on 58.50.
Wow, you're miles ahead of us.
Were you,
How,
Digger?
how have you done that?
How's
Yeah,
that?
I'm at. I did that. Is the game that slow? It's actually going in slow motion. I don't even know.
I'd rewinding on yours.
Like, how can you be ahead of me now?
I've got any idea.
I'm at 50. I've just done something there. I'm at 50, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, you're bang
23.
on with me now then.
Yeah, I just skipped the 10 seconds there. But how have you just jumped ahead there? It could be the game's so poor. I've just.
Did somebody nip in and pause your stream when you went to get a can there?
Oh, actually, do you know when it might have been? It was when. Do you know when my internet went down before? And I think I
maybe
went off. Didn't I?
maybe it froze.
This also froze as well. So it must be that.
That's maybe what it was.
Have a look. Have a look. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Apparently, Digger, there's a few comments about that Liverpool lineup. The defence looks shocking. Like
They haven't got any defenders, have they, at the club? That's why they've been playing Jordan Henderson there for the last 3 months.
It's worrying, like, isn't it?
James Milner's playing on the wing today.
It's worrying, like. Good ball,
Nice
that.
ball. Oh.
Tell you what, isn't that weird, you know? Like, them hadn't lost a game. Was it something like 80 in a row or something? It was something absolutely insane in a row. And then they've lost 4 in a row. Haven't won in 6 at home. Like, it's just... It's unreal, that, like.
It's all right. Got to play us yet.
All right, true. We'll put it reason. Dr. Newcastle, we'll see you now. I think me 0-0's looking bang on here. Like, no one's going to score here. Like,
That's the first time that the camera's gone to him.
Also, Matt Ritchie demonstrated how not to wear a face mask.
Yeah, he's gone to the Sam Allardyce beard guard route. He's not as jowly though. That's how Steve Bruce says jowl.
needs freshened up, right? The team needs freshened up quickly.
It's something needs to happen.
It feels like an end of season, just two teams that have got nothing to play for, and like they're just going around the motions, where nothing could be further from the truth. Both of these teams should be fighting tooth and nail to pick up as many points as they can, and this is the performance that we're being served.
Do you think would be ahead if we had Saint, Wilson, Almiron? Do you think would be out of sight or ahead? Or
I think would made the keep
on,
making a couple of saves at least.
Shit.
That's
all right. That's all right. I think would be. I do think we would have caused them a lot of problems, like, because these don't look good at all. They really don't. They're a poor side.
The Brit is watching.
Was he called OK? Was he called OK? The player there. I'm sure he's called OK. Him here.
We should be would be much more on the front foot, wouldn't we, with them in the team?
You would like to think
imagine.
So,
yeah.
So the Brit is watching from Glasgow. Question for you: your tip, your recycling village, does it have a webcam?
Judging by his profile.
Some unreal footage yesterday there.
Rangers as well.
Some unreal footage, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Do you see the one from the fans' view where Gerard's out the window? Like he's like leaning out the window.
I haven't won it yet, though, have they?
It's 0-0 in the Celtic game. It's 0-0 in Celtic. So if Celtic don't win, they've won it. They've got to win, Celtic.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if they do win the day, that's going to happen next week or even the week after. It's coming.
Oh my
Shit.
God! How has he not scored that?
It's going to be awful for Celtic next week though, because either way, Rangers are either going to win the league there, or Celtic are going to have to give them a guard of honour and see them
even
win
better.
the league.
Even better.
I'd want to wait for that.
It's win-win for Rangers, isn't it? Either way.
Yeah, amazing.
Do you know what it is, right?
Massive chance.
We're watching this now, right, and we can see a goal coming.
Absolutely
Something
right.
needs to change.
Yep. Long ball again, man.
How can we be playing 3 players in the middle of the park and they're not getting the ball, not moving with it, not?
It's going from your goalkeeper, a short kick to your back 3 or 4, and then long. That's all. Every single time. Every single time.
We need Gale on here, like that would be my choice.
We need Murphy and Gale.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's Gale.
You need to get in the midfield.
I just hope he's not going to try and pass any on tactic information when he comes on.
Willock's going to drop back into midfield and Gale will go in there.
So Clemens is just showing him an iPad there, and then now Jones is doing it. I guarantee you now.
He's watching Tip Cam. When you see this in Zotight, they've got a Tip Cam.
I bet you Jones is showing him a completely different piece of work than what Clemens is. Guarantee it.
This is one thing like that. This whole argument about not getting the instructions onto the pitch the other day. How long does it take at the side of the pitch when you're bringing a substitution on that they're standing there waiting? Why weren't the coaches talking to the players that were on the pitch while they were waiting to bring them on? Why were they waiting until he goes onto the pitch to give that instructions? Like's been said loads and loads of times, the ground's empty. They're going to be able to hear. They're obviously talking about when they're on, but give the instructions to the players that are on the pitch before the substitution happens.
Dick, I'm going to put a comment on the screen, right, and try your hardest not to laugh. All right. Gil's wondering why there's chocolate on the iPad.
Yes, get him off.
Guy, absolute waste. Absolute waste. You've never even been on the pitch. You absolute waste of space.
Surely this gives us some legs in midfield now, though. It'll get Gale up through the middle and get Willock to drop back into the front of that 3 in midfield.
I'm bored of that, surely. Bloody hell. Thought you caught that there.
McCraff, go on, Joe. Right, go on. Move with it. What a ball. Oh, almost.
I just hope we don't get to the point where Andy Carroll comes on, because the long ball is just going to be even worse.
You can see it happening.
Maybe the last 5-10 minutes if we're desperate, but
bloody hell. That's it. That's ours now, surely.
Where's Gale playing?
Middle.
It looks like middle, like
he's
up front.
into the false 9, aye.
And then Joe's still.
Willock's dropped in the back along Shelby. Obviously, I'm just hoping that him and Hayden just need to swap.
Shit.
He's strong, him, like, isn't he?
It's well played by Clark, that, like.
God, seeing something, isn't it, where I think Yedlin would walk in ahead of Kraft, like. Honestly, I do,
Me, like, do you know what it is? Like, none of us have really been Yedlin's biggest fan, because he was caught out quite frequently, but he's a massive upgrade on what we've got there, like, in regards to Kraft. I know Mankiw was there, and Mankiw was always first choice for me at right back, but letting Yedlin go, it seems absolutely mental.
I did.
It-
I would have happily have seen him stay ahead of Kraft, but I think the fact that he came in more recently meant that he was going to stay longer term. Obviously, he was going to be out of contract as well, so they wanted to. Well, I'm saying cash in on him, but then we ended up letting him go on a free transfer anyway, didn't we?
Yeah.
Going away just to get him off the wage bill, so you don't know whether he was on big money with him coming from Spurs or what. You wouldn't have thought he was on a huge amount, but I don't know. It's a strange one, but you've got three players in that position, haven't you? So something's got to give.
Look how deep Gale is, yeah, man. Like, he's on the edge of our box. Look.
Yeah.
What is going on, man? Oh, he's got it, though.
Go on. Come on, Willock, get past. Get past him, Willock.
Hit it.
Oh!
Good effort. Good effort.
Nice height for the keeper, though, isn't it?
It was, but it was a decent effort. That though, he's almost
shot on target.
He's almost going away from goal in a sense. It was a decent effort.
That's probably the first real chance we've had. I know I had obviously that one from Shelby, but that felt more like a hit in the hope. Whereas that one's actually, he's hit that with a bit of venom. It's going in as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely on target, aye.
Strong hands from the keeper.
Hey, he's going to make the save all day, but you're hoping just little moments like that can try and lift the team and give them a bit of confidence. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just been so poor. It's been so poor.
It's just that slight change in midfield, isn't it? To get Willock,
keep on.
Being that furthest man up, but being able to then run up in support, which is what we've missed. Anybody breaking from midfield or being that little bit further forward to give you something, that's a push in the back.
Oh,
yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't given it. Has he given it? Doesn't matter anyway. But
referee indicated that it was a push. I think
the guy who crosses the ball, Shelby, watch
all the time in the world.
Just even go towards him.
Just stops dead.
It's like a free kick. It's like a free kick in that situation. Look at that.
He's turned. He's
already turned
on the ball before he's even kicked. Oh, I hate him.
That's what I mean. It's just like
it's pathetic, absolutely pathetic. If he's, that is the level of courage that he can show.
Oh, well done.
Cowards this week. That's exactly what he is. He's got no desire or commitment or effort. He's not the player that you want when you're in a battle.
Apparently, Steve Bruce got him to do that though.
Offside, did he? Yeah.
If this is him playing for his gaffer, imagine what it would be like if he didn't want to play for him. Christ.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to end 0-0. There's one goal in this.
That's really pissed me off. That with Shelby there,
Well, it might have. I'm a bit pissed off with the other 62 minutes and all, to be honest.
That was just the rest of it is just frustration, whereas that's just awful.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. Has anyone not got a 50 pence head?
Did Shelby get a new contract not long ago as well?
Yep.
Was it him and
Richie
Richie at the same
last
time?
season, him and Richie, yeah.
Close him
Which
down?
is obviously where he Bruce's comments around after everything I've done for you. The fact that he gave him a new long-term deal. Oh, I thought Clark was going to be taking the goal kick there. Right, why are we pissing about like this, man? Put ourselves under... Dear me, man.
Gonna go along, though. It's gonna go along if we didn't. That's better. Play football? No, they've lost it now. They can't play football.
Nah, do a free kick.
Right, have a look. Oh, it's gone along here.
Some movement in possession, man.
That's a good ball, like.
Come on, Fraser. Throw that, is it?
Corner, I think.
Well, I thought that was a throw, like, to be fair.
It looks like the players thought it was going to be a throw in as well.
Right, come on, lads. Awful.
Fowler.
It's a foul, that, surely.
He's played on.
That's out. Yeah.
That just summed up the quality, didn't it?
There, shouldn't he?
That just summed up the quality of the whole game. That.
Go on, Joe. Go on, Joe.
No,
Every
don't
time you look at him.
that.
His face is absolutely horrific, isn't it, Bruce's? It really is, isn't it? Like, not being awful or funny, but like, bloody hell. It's just like it's swollen. It's like you've stuck his head in the oven. It's like swollen.
It's like it's been sunburned.
Aye. It's weird, like. Oh, fucking get up, man. Bloody hell. Oh, you're right. You'll be up now. Hey, it's just ridiculous, that, isn't it? How players do that.
This is absolutely dire.
It's really bad, like. It's really bad. And in fairness, Mark, you're normally very much glass half full, I think, a lot of times. You know, you're always like, but we did this and we tried that. And even you're saying it's bloody dire.
There's
Yeah.
like you say, two shots on target. They've had a couple of half chances, but there's no effort. And that's just, for me, that's just unforgivable. Like that you just don't seem to be actually
What's Kraft doing, man?
trying, attempting to want to win this game.
For me, there's no quality. That's what I see. There's just the lack of quality is horrific. Like, all we're trying to do is just knock it long all the time. Just bang, get rid of it. That's what they're doing now. There's another one there, bang. Fair enough, they've doubled up their side, like, but still.
2 players over, like 3. No, it's all right. Shelby's there, and he's back again on the ball.
Anyways, I don't think this lad, the blue rinse guy in the middle here, blue rinse, I don't think he can't seem to judge anything. Any ball that comes in the box, he's just nowhere near it.
I think the
Big
colour's
lad,
actually
oh.
coming off his hair.
Cue him scoring from this corner. Out.
It's quite unbelievable. I think this is a Premier League game, isn't it?
It's
Premier
the
League,
worst.
you know.
It's
This is the best we've got to offer, apparently.
It's absolutely lifting.
Yeah, it is.
When you consider, like, when we're obviously start the game, we were talking about the last game that we went to, and it was at the Hawthorns against these. That was a really entertaining end-to-end game. West Brom played very, very well in that game, and then you served up this.
It's could be one of the worst games of football I've ever watched. It's absolutely honking.
It is. It's like Bestie on the Metro.
Proper.
Well done.
Right, that's better. A bit of effort.
He's megged him.
He's done well here,
Go on,
Galen.
son,
Sorry,
Joe.
Joe. Apologise. Sorry, Joe.
Corner. Throw.
Did well, Joe, there.
See,
What
but
do
a
you
bit of
reckon?
drive, a bit of effort, a bit of commitment. That's what I want to see.
I think we need to make another change. Like,
We need Murphy on.
if,
I kind of believe I'm saying that.
I mean,
I
to be
say
a bit
we
more
need
direct
Murphy on
in
it.
it.
Not like it's saying, but like, you need someone that's willing to carry the ball.
do you reckon Bruce will put Richie on at some point just to prove a point?
I don't know.
I'd rather have Richie on than Fraser. He's done now. Go on, Joe.
Go on.
Go on up.
Go on up.
I'm disappointed in Fraser today because I thought this is
I agree.
This is a game where he's got an opportunity coming up against these.
This is what we see, mate.
The other issue you've got, though, the style that we're playing, we're just going long. That's Fraser can't do anything with that. Like, Good ball.
I just don't understand why we're not getting the ball anywhere near him.
Oh, how's he won that header?
Little large there, eh? Yeah, me.
Whoa, Joe. Hey.
Come on, Joe.
Well
Go on,
done,
son.
Joe.
Come on, Joe.
He's done well.
Oh. And again.
Hard lines.
How we done it?
Ooh.
Oh, is the injury or what? Dear me.
Fuck me.
That's better. That's better. Way.
How we, man? Jesus.
Well done. Craft will lose it.
I know I'm telling them to keep the hold of the ball a bit, but Christ.
Do you know what it is? Like it's another game where Joe Linton has done probably one of the better players. It doesn't take much, like, to be fair today, but you know for fine well if you come out and say, "Oh, Joe Linton had a good game or an okay game compared to everybody else," you know for fine well you're gonna get like abuse of people. Well, like, we should be doing that. It's the basics of football. But look at the rest of the shite on the field, man.
Yeah.
Like,
He's the one that's trying to keep her on the front foot, isn't he? Trying to actually get her up the pitch.
Go
a
on.
bit lively, getting a bit lively in
Come on,
it.
give it left, give it left, give
Give
it
it
left.
wide. Give it wide.
Give it, roll him.
He just want to pass to Hayden, does he, at all?
Yeah.
Go
Give
on,
it.
George, your chance.
Oh, I couldn't dig it out.
Poor,
Weak as
that's
piss.
poor, isn't it?
Weak
It
as
really
piss.
is. You're talking he's, what, 10 yards out there, 9-10 yards?
Weak
Bloody
as
hell.
piss. This is the problem. Like, this is the problem. Like,
Look at that ball into Hayden there, though, man.
I know,
He's
but would you
completely
pass it to him?
unmarked.
I don't think I would either. What's Hayden going to do left wing for you? Oh, that's terrible.
Comes off the
Do you
inside.
know what
He
it
did a
is?
better
Behind him.
he does well
He
to
hits him
take
with
the
his
ball
heel.
away from the defender. Like, take the touch, then he just...
He just doesn't connect
What the hell's
cleanly
his
at all,
foot
does
made
he?
out of wool?
If you look at it, he hits it with his heel.
Well, it's
It's
just
like-
it's just not on. Basically, I'm sorry, lads. It's like you cannot be. He was pretty much when he cut inside there unmarked. Like literally, there was nobody except the goal and the keeper, of course. And the power generated then, it's just horrendous.
He's a striker. Like, you must know how to hit the ball. Like,
Even if Kieran Clark was in that position, even Kieran Clark would expect to
He
have
just
more
needed.
conviction.
That's a foul.
What's Hayden left wing for, by the way? What's happening here?
I don't
Why is-
know.
Hayden's like left wing.
I think Dummett's gone right back as well.
There's Shelby there. I think Dummett was covering before.
Was he?
Is that
Oh,
Hayden there?
he's on the left.
There's Hayden again. He's playing like left. He's done well there, like, but he's
Good ball. Good ball. Come on.
Get it in.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It just won't drop for, will it?
Neil is just...
To be fair, the little change
Where
of
is it?
Hayden going out there is actually brought
with me knob.
Hayden going out to the left's actually brought Fraser into the game a bit more.
God, we've just lost that throw in there, man. Like nothing. Breaks on a bit here, I think, you know.
Gale,
Get it
track
wide,
the
they're in
back
trouble.
Good ball, that.
one. Oh, that's
Oh,
who's
God,
picking
that
him
was-
up? Edge of the box, yeah. Shelby, probably. Aye, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, wait, man, lads, get out, man! They're just standing on the edge of the box, waiting for them to put a ball in.
This is absolute wank, this, like. Absolute torture.
Get out of the ball. What's Shelby doing? Just standing in no man's land.
Right, this is your man, Shelby. Look,
He's right next to a man,
gone.
and he's
He's
ignoring
gone.
him. Gone.
Just gone.
Two of them behind him, completely unmarked. Not a clue.
Oh,
So
Blue
that's
Rinse.
who Shelby should have been watching. Come on,
Good
man.
job. These are absolutely shit.
Yeah, Blue Rinse, they had a hell of a chance. That was a real chance, that. God, what a chance that was.
Pathetic. Absolutely.
Who did he do
pathetic.
on the outside? There was a Dummett, was it? God, he went past him, wasn't there? Watch this chance here. Whoa, hey. What a chance that is.
Well, I haven't got any central midfielders on the pitch, on the bench. Well, I haven't got them on the pitch either. Like,
just kick it straight out of play there. Straight out.
it's all wingers, forwards, and defenders, isn't it?
There's not one of the long staffs down there.
Sean is.
Is Sean on, is he? I can't remember seeing it now.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Let's focus a bit on that.
Get him on.
The treatment of those two lads from Bruce for this perfect man manager has been pretty shit as well by the looks of it, from the rumours coming from the club.
Yeah, Sean's on the
which
bench.
Which are?
That obviously they've just been cast aside, really. For like we've said, like in the past, that I know Sean had a great start and he was performing really well under Rafa. Is obviously like how bad he's became. When we have seen him, he just looks absolutely drained of any quality.
Well, that's where the rumours came from about Charlie, is that Longstaff was unhappy with being singled out by Bruce for, I can't remember what performance it was, but he basically threw him under the bus, like he's done for a number of times, and that either him
responsibility for himself, has he? Bruce, not one time this season has took responsibility and said it's on me. That actually, even the point of the gloves are off now, I'm doing it my way. Does that mean the last 12 months have not been your fault? Then he just will not at any point. Last week when we played, it's Richie's fault not doing the
It's everybody except his. Everybody except his.
Christ, he's
always got somebody to blame except himself.
Yeah, and you can imagine that the odd time, right? A player, I'm sure I would hold the hands up and go, do you know what it is? He's called us out there, and he's probably right. I've fucked up. However, when it's every single press conference, or certainly twice a month, say that it's the player's fault, nothing to do with him, that's going to grow tiresome very, very quickly.
You know what it is, though? The players don't need to get called out by the manager. Like, they'll know for fine well that they're fucked up. Like, you don't need the manager to go out afterwards to do his interviews and slate them and chuck them under the bus.
And I dare say behind closed doors, you one-to-one go, listen, mate, you let we're down there a bit, like, do you know what I mean? But etc. Do it behind closed doors, they'll probably have more respect for you rather than coming out in the media going, right, he's shit, he didn't pass the communication on, well, keeper should be doing better. Like, it's just, I don't understand how that's helping, to be honest. Well, the only thing Bruce thinks it's helping is himself, because he thinks he's deflecting the poor performances and the poor results to somebody else. But, you know, like,
final third pass is 111 to 45. Jesus Christ. Fuck me.
Long ball again, man. Oh, Jesus.
Awful. Absolutely awful.
It is, isn't it? It really, really bad. Really bad.
Poor Marty, yeah? I thought he just stuck to metros, not buses.
Honest to God.
Well, the whole things with Matty Longstaff is that they were saying that he was too thin and too weak, wasn't he? He'd lost too much body weight and strength after COVID.
That was well done, ago, though.
Go on, son.
Oh, piss off, man.
Foul. Give over. Not a chance.
I think the Ben just shot himself there, Mark.
What are you got on your face? I hope that's chocolate.
You got something on your face there.
That's a great tackle, that.
It was. I'm just really surprised Murphy or well, I suppose Richie, I maybe understand due to what's been going on, but I'm surprised Murphy hasn't come on. Like,
hey, lad.
Bloody hell, how bad's that from their keeper? Jesus. Whoa, Kraft, what are you doing, man? Foul.
Nah, he doesn't give it.
Fucking hell, though, Kraft, though. What is he doing there, though, man? Honest to God.
He's hurt himself, yeah, as well.
Oh, he's injured.
Yeah, he does look like he's hobbling. Just take him off anyway. Christ, it won't make any difference. Honestly, man, it's just laughable, really appalling, some of the performances here. And yours and Al, Bruce. For fuck's sake. Absolutely horrendous.
Get Richie on, man, will you? That'd be lovely, wouldn't it, if Richie came on and scored a winner?
It would be quite good. Like, yeah. Did you see that? I don't know if you've seen the thing going around. It was, Jimmy Bullard. When he sat all the,
yeah.
and they were saying if Richie scores, he'll set them all down.
Did he not get a bollocking for that?
Yeah, it was what's he called? Brown.
Phil Brown.
Brown,
Phil
Brown,
Brown, yeah. But I think that's when he lost the dressing room, didn't he? When he did that,
Yeah.
when he brought them over to the away fans and did the team tour. That was
horrendous. Like, what goes through your head to do that, man?
Yeah, that is unreal. Like, that's unreal to do that.
He kept them on the field, didn't he? Like, he kept them on the pitch at half
towards
time.
the away fans, so they were like next to the fans, and he took give them the team talk there, and he did it as it was just
like so far with his own arse him though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
he's from Whiteley's. Wouldn't know if he knows about tip cam.
Tip cam.
Oh, finger tip cam there.
If right at the end of this, if Steve Bruce Day comes out and says that he found positives from this game, he wants to be thrown on our bus.
There's not a single positive from this game, like.
No, there's not, is there? No, not one.
It's been absolutely diabolical, man. Like the performance against Sheffield was bad, but this is even worse.
Jesus, man!
God, I thought for a split second there, I thought.
Gail's having a go at Shelby there.
I literally want to go and put my fingers in the sockets here, like.
Shelby's the man at the front post. Look,
he fixed it on, doesn't he?
In that player, but the player
he's been our best player.
Him.
That blue rinse. He's been the best. He's been our best player.
Honestly, just take him off the pitch.
Carry it. He's gonna go long. Any second's gone long.
Because there's now on.
Oh, Shelby, what are you?
Shelby,
man. Fucking hell.
Take him off, please. Take him off.
What's gone long, lads?
Oh.
Get him off. He's an absolute liability.
Jesus Christ, man.
Look, he's 2 yards from the ball. No attempt. No attempt.
Watch someone wide. That is not handball. Get over yourself. That's only one team looks like scoring here.
We need a change. Desperately need a change.
Oh,
get away.
It's all right. No, that's good.
Is there actually any movement on the bench or anything?
I seen Richie, like, well, I don't want to say he was warming up. He was just out having a walk.
Yeah, we can. Two changes for them, man. Come on, man. Do something.
I just find it unbelievable that I'm guessing at the moment Bruce thinks this is okay. Because obviously he's not making a sub, is he? So, he must be thinking... It
hasn't been okay for the last 50 minutes.
It hasn't been okay for the last 2 seasons.
Is he taking off blue rinse?
Don't know.
We need him to stay on. Oh, he's coming off. He's coming off.
He's been brilliant for us, like you said, Decker. He was absolutely terrible. I thought it was Robson Cornu coming on. Right, there needs to be a reaction, man.
He's a stupid fucking wanker, mate. Like, he's an absolute wanker.
Shelby, man! What are you doing?
Mark, I've never seen you this animated.
I've just lost it with him today. What is he doing there, man? This stinks of like players trying to like just getting themselves sent off and like that's lack of responsibility.
We're literally into the 84th minute now, 85th, and we've made one sub. One sub. We should be at the point now where you've made all three.
We've made as many subs as we've had shots at goal.
It's
So
absolutely.
it's poor on all ends. Shelby Willock hasn't touched the ball a second half hardly. Fraser's
got
done
that run, innit? That's
absolutely nothing. Fraser, nout.
Get Fraser off. Bring
it's
Richie
just,
on.
honestly.
Bring.
Oh, a ball like that. No, maybe not.
They've got no intention of making a sub.
No, they haven't. Like, no, you're right. They haven't.
It's as if he's happy with a point. That's a
Sure,
foul,
it's a
that,
foul,
surely,
right?
like,
That's
innit?
what it was,
He's came
yeah.
right through the back of him.
Who is it, Hayden?
He hasn't had a lie down yet, has he? So it's
Yeah.
been times coming.
Of course, that's a foul.
I don't think there's much in it, to be perfectly honest. I think he just won the ball. The sighs and the groans.
It's fucking honestly like
It is awful, like, isn't it? Really
it's
is.
just so frustrating. It's absolutely mind numbing. This like
Bang, get it away. That's a foul, isn't it?
It's because it's like they don't even care. And that's the thing that's unforgivable for me.
that's
Like,
a foul all day long
that's a
and a
foul.
yellow card.
He did well there, Joe. Like,
you can be the least skillful player in the world, but there's no excuse for not trying, not having commitment and effort.
he
to
is
try
okay.
and win.
Okay. Man of the match, okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Dean.
Now coming to this. Now to tell.
I wish I'd done a bestie and just not turned up.
I wish I'd gotten the tip for Decker.
I would have still been in the queue, like, no doubt.
3 shots on target. Right, look at this. They're piling forward, wanting to actually get ahead and try and bloody do something. Oh, Christ. Shelby won a ball.
Oh,
good ball.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Who's there?
nobody there. Just nobody there.
Anybody there? Go on, Gil. Go on, Gil.
It's weird, that whole situation there was just weird.
Don't foul him.
Just look at that.
Go with the runner. Go with the runner.
You see how long it took him to get stand back up there, Decker? Shelby. It took him about 4 days.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
How's he had all the time in the world to turn there?
Standing waiting for the ball to come back, man.
He just bought that there, Kraft bought it. If he makes a sub now, I'm turning it off, just so you know. If you give someone like 90 seconds, he's just taking the piss out of them. I'd refuse to come on, probably.
Do you know how it is? Like, he has to get, like, we see this every single week. He has to get sacked. Like, this a point today isn't good enough. It's not.
No,
like,
no, it's not.
We need to start opening that gap up that little bit further just to keep Fulham away. It's not good enough. It's an absolute shocking game from 10 minutes in onwards. He's made one bastard substitution. It's absolute, and he's probably only made that substitution.
Don't foul him.
I thought he might have did that. Yeah, I thought you might have given that. Oh,
give it away, man, lads.
We're just giving it away all the time. Yeah, like.
Shelby just standing around clueless again. Half-arsed. Oh, they're going to score here, aren't they?
Oh, no.
Oh, here we can. We're just inviting it. Inviting it constantly.
Fuck me, where's he kicked that ball?
What's he doing there? The stupid wanger.
Absolutely fucking pelted it.
Idiot. Another free cross.
Oh, God. Oh, I get out.
Even he's just trotting out, really.
It's like fucking pulling teeth, this, like.
Oh, he's got in again.
Jesus. Oh.
Whoa.
God. Oh.
Corner. Yeah, there's only one team being in it the second half, like, literally. Only one team being in it. And this is these are
They deserve to get all 3 points out of this, to be honest with you.
100%. I agree. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Get out.
That's shit.
I'm glad we had those extra days off.
See, the issue you've got, right, that I always think of, if you kind beat these, like, you ain't going to win any game. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to beat anyone.
They haven't even attempted to beat them.
No.
Apparently, obviously, I can't hear the commentary, but apparently, Ali McCoyster saying that this is a good result for Bruce. How the fuck is this a good result?
Well, it's good.
It's better than getting beat. Like, I mean,
we don't get beat.
That's
exactly.
it. It's good the fact that you haven't been beat, but Jesus,
that's all it is.
fuck
Yeah.
me. If that's the benchmark now.
Yeah, that's the yeah. That's the yeah.
Oh crap! You're putting it back in there, man. Oh God! Oh, get out! Get out!
Oh, how's your touch fucking work,
man? Constantly just giving the ball away.
We've just been awful all over the park, haven't we? Like really poor.
Honestly, he cannot come out and say anything positive about this. Like, he doesn't have any players to throw under the bus, to be fair, because nobody's massively fucked up apart from Shelby just being a lazy bastard as always. But
he's not going to throw him under the bus. He's his best mate.
Like, why? I want the commentator, the presenter, to ask him the question: why have you made one sub? Like, why?
Howie, wake up. Stop the cross, man!
Gale's doing the right thing there. He's doing the right thing, but everyone's so far. He's made a fucking sub. You can fuck right off, you fucking idiot. Is he taking the fucking piss out of us? Yeah.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
Fucking
and he brings Carroll on.
An absolute dickhead. He's literally taking the piss out of here, like the stupid fucking arsehole. You fucking twat. Honestly,
Joe,
you stupid old cunt.
Joe, there's 20 left, so what's the point of doing that? You need to do it 20 minutes ago, not 20 seconds. First thing he does, give the ball away.
That's really fucking pissed me off, that, you know. Really, really pisses off.
But even Carroll must have surely said, what the fuck are you doing? Bringing me on with 10 seconds to go, you idiot.
Wasting time, that's all it is, wasting time. And a big body at the back to head anything clear or something like that, isn't it?
At least I got the score right.
Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
Is he doing that deliberately to piss us off?
Just think Carroll's probably getting $5,000 for that. Bonus.
He probably has, He probably has, mate.
100%, yeah. Nice little bonus.
Absolutely mate. Disgusting.
I'm baffled. Absolutely baffled.
How anybody can try and justify that performance will be beyond me.
That has just literally sucked the energy out of me, that game, like.
Maitland, Miles and Willock there, both there, having a little laugh and carry on, thinking, thank Christ we're not going to be playing for these two sets of numpties next season. We can go back to Arsenal. That is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Bruce laughing and carrying on again with the opposition.
Apparently, the commentator has said the week ends on a brighter note for Steve Bruce. Oh my God.
The only positive is you've avoided defeat. That is the only positive. But it's not good enough. Just avoiding defeat is not good enough.
Rangers are champions, by the way.
Right, Dixon's just said there's no excuse for the lack of quality and urgency of trying to win a game. Bang on. Absolutely bang on.
Yeah. Yep.
There'll be an excuse, though. You know, for fine well, there'll be an excuse.
Well, he's just outdone that because he's saying a point's good enough for Newcastle. A point's not good enough. We need to capitalise on the fact that results have gone our way over the last few days with the teams below us and around us losing. We need to capitalise on that, and we needed to win this game against the team that is sitting second bottom of the league.
Yep. Well, that's what it is. I mean, a point away from home against, let's throw a name out there, Spurs, West Ham, Wolves. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud there. Then, you know, you have got a 4-point cushion at the bottom, so it's not too bad. But when you're playing a team who's only got 18 points, they've only won 3 games all season, we have to be going there and winning that game. You've got, or even, listen, even if you don't win, right, you've got to put on a better performance than that, surely.
It's all about, it is, mate. It's all about the effort that you're putting in. You don't mind not taking all 3 points if you've physically shown it and trying that you're trying to win the game. We weren't there, and you can see that he's literally taking the piss. Like Jeff Hendrick, we know he's not going to bring anything to the table whatsoever. He starts the game. I don't even know which way to go from here.
Yet again, it shows you Bruce's shortcomings as a manager. You know, selecting that type of lineup there. We all knew, everybody knew, when as soon as you seen the lineup, it wasn't going to be good enough. As you can see the league table there, I mean, God, goal difference. Look at West Brom's minus 36. We didn't have a shot, man. We didn't create, other than Joe's chance, an actual solid opportunity. You would say probably should have scored there. And they've got the worst goal difference by a country mile. It's just...
I want to order myself a takeaway at night just to get over this.
It's just unforgivable for me, like how you can be on that pitch and just not show any effort and commitment. It's just absolutely disgusting.
Time you going, Decker? 2, did you say?
Yeah, 2, mate, aye.
We'll go for another 5. Mark, are you going anywhere? What? Are you going to the tip?
No, I wish I'd gone to the tip. It's just deflating, isn't it? Massively.
We'll do
deflating.
what you call it, mate. When Decker goes, we'll come back and we'll do a instant reaction to it, mate, for 10-15 minutes. We'll put it out as an audio podcast as well, so people that are watching that, we will jump back on after 2. We'll come back about 2:10. We'll do a quick instant reaction. If you don't want to stick around for that, then it will be going out as an audio podcast as well. There's a few people asking for a tip cam update. How's the tip looking, Decker? Is she back?
Well, my lass is just walking the door there.
She's only been
so-
gone since Wednesday.
Oh yeah, the kids are starving it. Let's have a look at the. Yeah, it's still there. Look, lads.
Tip cam.
See you going around the corner there. It's really hard to do this. I think. I don't know.
That yellow car's moved 3 cars forward in the last hour.
There's more movement there than there is in our centre midfield.
Mm.
Hang on, wait there. How many people's watching that? 1.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
So
2 now.
Left.
Two.
2. Right. So we'll see how many people can get to watch tip cam at the minute, right? So what's it called,
what's
Decker?
tip
You gotta
cam
find it on
address?
Facebook.
I'll tag you, Chris.
I'm not on Facebook, mate.
Oh, well, it says you are on here.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Sean Mathis decorating.
Just
Need
spell
to
it
be
for
looking
people.
He's getting
So Sean Matthis Decorating Centre. Type that
he's getting
on
free
Facebook,
advertising here.
and we'll see how many people we can get on Tipcam. So at 2 o'clock, we'll check in at 2 o'clock, right? And we'll see how many people's on Tipcam.
Yeah, Sean owes us at least a £5 here for all this free advertising. He needs to get in the comments and give her a tip. See what I did there?
Well, lads, it hasn't been a pleasure. I've hated every minute of it.
Oh, it's
I
been absolutely
apologise.
horrendous, mate. I wish I'd
Um,
never asked you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go now with the banes and go out for a little bit. All right. So I shall see you later on.
No
and,
problem, mate.
We need rid of cabbage horse. That would be lovely.
Yeah. Text us in a few minutes, mate. Just tell us how many people are watching Tipcam.
Will do, mate. All right, take it easy, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
We're going to do a shoot too. So thanks as always, everybody who has watched. And sorry to put you through that once again. Go and enjoy Steve Bruce's comments and his match reaction. We'll be back in 10 minutes time, and we'll go over a few things.
Excuse me.
Okay. Well, bless you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
That was shit.